February 2024. Let's get this watch list done. Lots of new companies on the list this month, so let's dive right into it. First up, we have SHGI on the OTC markets. That's Sparx Holdings Group. We've been covering them for a few months, right? Well, check out what they posted on social just on the 31st. Looks like things are really moving along with their prototype. Now, if you don't know yet, come here. Sparx is going to completely revolutionize how companies do their high pile storage, their warehouses, and all of their distribution hubs, things like that. And as commercial retailers have really scaled up over the past few years, they're really meeting the sleeping dog of a risk that is warehouse fires. So for the third watch list in a row, get SHGI on your list. Next, we got MVIS on the Nasdaq, and thank you to JTrader for putting this one on my radar. That's Microvision Inc. Now, it's a little bit higher market cap than what we normally cover here, a little over 400 million. These guys operate in the autonomous driving space, and admittedly, I'm not the best one to explain that technology to you, but it's things like LiDAR and collision detection, really advanced stuff for all these self-driving cars that are coming to market. Back in December, they and Luxoft joined forces to do some ADAS automated testing, and honestly, I don't know how to explain that. So I'm going to try to get Summit Sharma to come onto the show and explain that all to you for us. All right, third on the list is KULR, and KULR is the only company we've had on this watch list for the 2 to 3 years that we've been doing it. Why? It's cooler. Let me explain in the simplest terms possible. Batteries go boom. KULR stops the boom. It's that simple, and they're one of the only companies that is able to do this in all the different applications. Why this company isn't a household name by now baffles me. Why you haven't put them on your watch list yet baffles me even more. That's KULR Technology on the NYSE American. Heading back to the OTC markets for CDBW, that's 1606 Corp. Here's a pretty fun one. 1606 works with CBD companies for online AI-enabled retail chatbot support. Now, I know that's a little bit of a mouthful, but with the AI boom, these chatbots are starting to become the norm all over the web, and the ones that are doing it right can actually do more than just customer service, like what they're doing at 1606. Those chatbots are actually closing some sales. So is it a CBD play? Is it an AI play? Well, it's a little bit of both. That's why I'm really interested. Check out what they just released on the wire not too long ago, and definitely get them on your watch list. All right, moving right along, we got BMNR on the OTCQX now. That's Bitmine Immersion Technologies, and you know how much I love CEOs on the move. A CEO on the move is 10 times more effective than seeing a PR hit the wire. Pay attention, all you small cap CEOs. Our boy Jonathan Bates over there just posted a selfie of him from the microcap conference that he is currently attending, reassuring all of his shareholders that I am actively on the hunt for capital, and I'm going to find it to capitalize operations for 2024 and beyond, prepping for the Bitcoin halving period. Now, if you don't know what that is, go check out our interview that we did with Jonathan Bates not too long ago. Some pretty exciting stuff happening over there. Last but not least is OTCQB listed XESP. That's Electronic Servitor Publication Network Incorporated. And oh, that was a mouthful to say. I had to rehearse that for about 2 minutes straight just to make sure I wasn't going to screw it up. But I had to get these guys on the list because this is right up my alley. So in a nutshell, XESP helps companies identify online communities for targeted penetration of products and services. And if that doesn't really make sense to you, let me break it down. Out there in the world, on social media and other online communities, there's a lot of niche fandoms. There's a lot of niche interests and behaviors that, as a marketer, are very tricky to target. We can do mass targeting, we can do broad brushstrokes targeting on social media, we can do interest behavioral targeting, but to really pinpoint into some of these, it takes a very strategic approach. Well, that's what these guys do on a daily basis, and to be honest with you, after checking out some of their press releases and checking out their services, I might sign me up for a demo call. And that's a wrap on the February watch list. Keep sending in some companies for us to check out. I know 1 or 2 of them didn't make the list. They're going to be considered for Marches coming up. As always, like and subscribe if you want to learn more about up-and-coming publicly traded companies in the small and micro cap space. And we're on the hunt for new interviews too. So if there's a ticker that you want us to sit down and talk with their CEO about what's going on over there, make sure you include that in the comments. We're going to look at each and every one of them, reach out to those companies, and see if we can bring them on to Small Cap Voice. This is Kevin. This is Small Cap Voice. You guys have a great February.